Hi, I would like to introduce you to the great horses of Japan. I'm not very good at English, so there may be strange expressions, but please forgive me. This time is Daiwa Scarlet. Daiwa Scarlet is a mare born in 2004. Her father is Agnes Tachyon. For more about him, please watch my previous videos. Daiwa Scarlet's mother is called Scarlet Bouquet. She won 4 Grade 3s as a racehorse. In the 1980s, there were many horses named Scarlet running in Japan. There was Scarlet Bouquet, Scarlet Ribbon, and Scarlet Rose. It is safe to say that they have been very successful as broodmares. The family has produced many grade race winners, and many of them have won Grade 1 races. And this family came to be known as the Scarlet family. Daiwa Scarlet is from this prestigious family. Daiwa Scarlet was not the only one of Scarlet Bouquet's offspring to be successful. Her brother, Daiwa Major, won 5 Grade 1 races. Many of the horses that did not succeed in racing have gone on to breeding lives, and this family will be increasingly reflected in the future. Daiwa Scarlet debuted in November 2006. She won her first race easily, and ran another race at the end of the year, which she also won easily. In January of the following year, she ran in the Shinzen Kinen, but was passed by a horse that came from behind and finished in second place. She was up against Vodka for the first time in the next Tulip show. Since Vodka was already a Grade 1 winner at this time, Daiwa Scarlet deliberately waited for Vodka's spurt to spurt with her in order to gauge the strength of her opponent. As a result, she was passed by Vodka and ended up in second place. In the next race, Oka Show, she made an early spurt based on her result in Tulip Show, and held off the chasing Vodka to win the race. This made her the sibling to win a Grade 1 race with her brother, Daiwa Major. Daiwa Scarlet's next target was the Oaks, but her rival Vodka was to run in the Derby instead of the Oaks. Therefore, Daiwa Scarlet was supposed to be the big favorite for the Oaks. However, she avoided the Oaks due to the common cold. And Vodka, unbelievably, won the Derby despite being a mare. For more information about her, please watch my previous videos. Daiwa Scarlet returned in the Rose Stakes in September. She put on the front as usual and got away with it. Nothing wrong with that. She ran in Shuka Show. It was a rematch with Vodka. If Daiwa Scarlet wins, she will be a double crown mare. In the race, she chased second and broke away in the stretch to finish first. Vodka came in third. Daiwa Scarlet had earned the title of Double Crown Mare. She went on to run in the Queen Elizabeth Cup a month later. Vodka avoided running in the race. There were winners from the previous year and 2 years before, but Daiwa Scarlet became the most popular. And as usual, she took her place at the front and broke away on the straightaway. She then held off the rest of the field to win the race. She was chosen fourth in the year-end Arima Kinen fan vote with about 74,000 votes. This was the first time she raced her brother, Daiwa Major. Incidentally, Daiwa Major came in third in the fan vote. In the race, Scarlet ran her usual race. It was her first time facing a male horse and she was worried. It was also her first time running at a distance of 2,500 meters, but she was on the verge of winning. She ended up in second place. However, it was great to see her do so well in the face of such a strong field of horses. The following year, she had plans to run the Dirt Grade 1 February Stakes in Japan and then try for the Dubai World Cup. However, a woodchip that had bounced during training got into her eye and she was diagnosed with keratitis. As a result, she had to avoid both the February Stakes and the Dubai World Cup. But her return was swift. It was at the Osaka Cup in April. The field included the previous year's winner Meisho Samson, who had won 4 Grade 1 races, and Satsuki Sho winner Victory. However, Daiwa Scarlet was the favorite, and she lived up to the expectations and came in first place. Then she broke a bone while training for her next race. So she took 6 months off, and her return was in October for Tenno Autumn. There was also vodka here. This year's Derby winner, Deep Sky, was also there, and the race between these 3 horses attracted a lot of attention. In the race, Daiwa Scarlet took the lead at the front. Vodka and Deep Sky were chasing me on the straightaway. Vodka crossed Daiwa Scarlet. Daiwa Scarlet also extended from the inside once again. It was a really close call. The crowd could see that Deep Sky was at a slight disadvantage, but they had no idea who won, Scarlet or Vodka. A photo judgment was made, but it took a very long time. The result was that Vodka was only 2 centimeters ahead. Scarlet was defeated, but once she was overtaken, she tried to pass back. She is really strong. I think this is her best race yet. She ran in the year-end Grand Prix Arima Kinen. She got off to a good start, took the lead, and stayed there to keep the rest of the field at bay. She got away with this race in style. This was the first time in 37 years that a mare had won the Arima Kinen. She got her 4th Grade 1. The following year, the challenge of the Dubai World Cup began again. However, she developed a mild case of flexor tendinitis in training. This was enough reason for her to retire. Her total record is 8 wins in 12 races and 4 second-place finishes. A near-perfect record. She retired and became a broodmare. The first foal was born in 2010. She continued to produce a steady stream of foals. And they had another foal in 2021. Incidentally, only this 2021 foal was born male, the other 10 were all born female. Maybe it's a coincidence, but maybe the reason there are so many females is because she's from the Scarlet family. They will develop more and more in the future. That's all for this time. If you want to know more about Japanese horses, subscribe to this channel. Thank you.